and I think he might win easily. But she could still win. Number one is abortion.
Yep.
Just don't know how big a vote it will be. Now, I say to people, why wouldn't that be showing up in the polls now? Why would that be a secret? But the reality is there's an emotion to that issue. As you know, politics is about emotion more than anything else. There's an emotion to that issue that may be bigger than is currently measured. Number two is...
But to be clear, that's not showing up in the public polls right now.
Well, I mean, by definition, it's not showing up in the two places you look for. One is in the horse race. She's not way ahead in the horse race. And number two, when we ask people, what's the most important issue to you? Abortion is well behind the economy, inflation, immigration. But we've seen its electoral power. And we know that Donald Trump thinks it's a big issue because he's struggled to neutralize it. He's not doing that for fun. He's doing that because he sees the same data, that there's a power to this issue that may be beyond the current measurements. That's number one. Number two is the gender gap. Just the reality that women vote more than men. And again, it connects to abortion, but it's not just about abortion because a lot of women don't like Donald Trump. That may just power a victory. Three is her ground game. Right, the mechanical process. Her campaign is run. The chair of her campaign is someone who grew up as a field person. I don't think that's ever happened in a major presidential campaign before. And they have way more money. And President Trump has gone out of his way to demonize early voting. He's trying to change it now. But the mechanics of that, if it is in fact close, people say that could be worth 3 points. 3 points could well be significantly bigger.
Yeah.
And then lastly is the notion that he has a ceiling. That if the third party vote is very low, and it's much more likely to be low like it was in 20 than high like it was in 16 from the Libertarians and the Greens and Cornel West, then it may be that he can't get above 47%. That this simply, we call it Trump fatigue or January 6th, whatever you want to call it, it puts off limits to him some number of voters that she may, effectively a two-person race in the 7 states, may be able to get to 48, 49, and he can't.